3, 2, 1, 0.
Roger, the clock is operating. We're underway.
You're loud and clear.
Roger, we're programming and roll okay. A little bumpy along about here.
Roger. Stand by for 20 seconds.
Roger. We're smoothing out some now, getting out of the vibration area.
Roger, you feel max Q, flight path is...
Roger, feels good through max Q and smoothing out real fine. Cabin pressure coming down by 7. Okay, flight very smooth now. Sky looking very dark outside.
All Roger, reading you loud and clear 7. Cape is go. We're standing by for you.
Roger, Cape is go and I am go. Our capsule is in good shape. Fuel 103, 102, oxygen 78,100. Cabin pressure holding steady at 5.8. Amps is 2.6. All systems are go. Indicating 6 Gs. Roger, 0 G, and I feel fine. Capsule is turning around. Oh, that view is tremendous.
Roger, turnaround has started.
Roger, capsule turning around, and I could see the booster during turnaround just a couple of 100 yards behind me. It was beautiful.
Roger, 7. You have a go. At least 7 orbits.
Roger, understand go for at least 7 orbits. The Friendship 7 can see clear back a big cloud pattern way back across toward the Cape. We're all set. This is very comfortable at 0 G. I have nothing but very fine feeling. It just feels very normal and very good. Have very little dirt floating around in the capsule, just a little bit. And preparing to take Xylo's pill at present time. This is Friendship 7. The head movements cause no sensations whatsoever. Feel fine. Reach test, I can hit directly to any spot that I want to hit. I have no problem reaching for knobs and have adjusted to 0 G very easily, much easier than I really thought I would. I have excellent vision on the charts, no astigmatism or any malfunctions at all. I feel fine so far, over.
Roger, understand.
This is Friendship 7, have beautiful view of the African coast, both in the scope and out the window. Out the window is by far the best view. Part of the Canaries was hidden by clouds. Roger, how you doing, Gordo? We're doing real fine up here. Everything is going very well, over.
John, you sound good.
Roger, control fuel is 90,100, oxygen is 75,100, amps are 22. All systems are still go, having no problems at all. Control system operating fine, over. The only unusual thing I have noticed is a rather high, what would appear to be a haze layer, up some 7 or 8 degrees above the horizon on the night side. The stars, I can see through it as they go down toward the real horizon, but it's a very visible single band or layer pretty well up above the normal horizon, over.
Shortly, you may observe some lights down there. You want to take a check on them out to your right, over?
Roger, I'm all set to see if I can't get them in sight. Roger, I do have lights in sight on the ground, over.
You understand it? Just off to your right there?
That's affirmative. Just to my right, I can see a big pattern of lights, apparently right on the coast. I can see.
What is going on, everybody? You know what I forgot to do? I was reading something. And I completely forgot to turn on the music as the countdown went on. Well, that is a first. Welcome, guys. Hope you're all doing well. This is going to be a short little 30-minute live stream. We're just going to shoot the shit and talk about whatever you guys want. I actually just got done rendering a video. It's really dumb. It's really goofy. I hope you guys like it. It's super stupid. And those are my favorite types of videos to make. So that will probably go live either tomorrow, which is Thursday, or Friday. I haven't decided yet. I'm just going to schedule it to upload whenever. planning on doing some stuff tomorrow because the EA Play Star Wars Squadron event happens tomorrow night, 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm sure I'll be doing something with that in the evening, gearing up for a video or two. But welcome, guys. I greatly appreciate Swishfish, Caretaker, and Overlorded. Thank you guys so much for the first super chats and channel support before the stream even began. I greatly appreciate it, guys. Swishfish was the first, and he says, "Reminder: drink water." I'm sure you know this if you've tuned into at least a couple streams, which I know you have. I drink so much water, dude. As you can hear. You hear that tapping on the microphone? That is my 32-ounce Nalgene. Currently, it is sitting at about a little over 12 ounces left. So this is my third of the day. I think it's a carryover from my Navy time where I drank a ton of water then, and I drink a ton of water now. Too much. The 32-ounce Nalgene is so big and bulky and cumbersome, and I take it everywhere I go. If I'm driving up to the grocery store, I throw the Nalgene in the passenger seat. If I'm driving to my parents' house, I throw the Nalgene on the dash. Like, it's always with me. But yeah, man. Especially living in Florida, and I run all the time. So actually, this morning I went. Actually, let me see my. Let me see the exact specifications of my morning run. I was actually pretty proud of this one because I'm trying to break a sub 8-minute mile. This morning I ran 5.34 miles, burned 869 calories, an elevation gain of 74 feet, and an 8:03 average pace. I was just there. I actually think I'm gonna break the sub 8 within the next week. I actually have a little toy coming in the mail tomorrow. It is a smartwatch. It's a Garmin Forerunner, and I've been looking at them for months, and it's just I don't really need it because basically you turn on like my what is this one called? I've been using Map My Run lately, and it has everything you want, right? But I want it on my wrists. I want to be able to look at my time. I want to be able to look at my distance, all that kind of stuff. So I think having that will put, for whatever reason, like a psychological game, right, will put me under a sub 8. That being said, today I dropped my daughter off at my parents' house. They're babysitting for the day. And I started running at 9:50, and it was already like 80-something degrees. Super hot in the sun. Kicks your ass. On Friday, I'm going to be running at 5 in the morning. So I think, having a little cooler outside, I think I'm going to break the 8. I think I'm going to break the 8. We'll see. But yes, Swish, you do not have to worry about me drinking water. Other than coffee and beer, it's literally the only thing that I drink. I haven't had a soda in months, maybe 4 months. I really don't know. Coffee, beer, and water. That's about it, man. But I appreciate it. And Caretaker Wanted, thank you so much for the channel support as well, man. Caretaker said, do you have the Lego Saturn V? I don't. I don't have the Lego Saturn V. As most of you know, and maybe you've seen it in the background of some of my videos, it's literally sitting behind me right now. I have the Lego Ultimate Collector Series A-Wing Starfighter. Lego sent that to me. Hoping to get a video out of it soon. It's already built. Just waiting on them to give me the go-ahead, basically. That was the first Lego built that I've put together. I mean, dude, man, I don't even know if I've ever built a Lego set with instructions. Is that crazy? Like, I literally don't know if I've ever put together a Lego set that had instructions. I'm sure I did, like, when I was a kid, 10 years old, maybe 8 years old, something like that. But I have no memories of it. The only memory I have of, like, messing with Legos is just a big bag of Lego, big bag of bricks and putting them together. Most of the time, back in the day when I was a kid, I used to, just have like a ton of medieval knights in shining armor Lego sets, you know, or Lego pieces. And that's pretty much the only thing that I put together. But yeah, so Caretaker, I don't have the Lego Saturn V in terms of a Lego set that I would like to get. That is without a doubt number one. I have no like intent to get it anytime soon. But I think it would look pretty snazzy up on a shelf on the wall. And yeah, it's really the only Lego set that I kind of want, you know. But anyway, I appreciate that, man. Good to see you. And Overlorded Sith, thank you so much. I actually just typed this in and looked it up. Overlorded says, Overlorded says, check out the Locher Films new fan film called Betrayal. And I am looking at it right now, and it looks, is this all in Battlefront 2? Is that what this is? Okay. Nice. All right, I'll check. Is that what this is in? What is this in? No. Is this in Battlefront 2? If so, that's pretty incredible that... All right, I'm gonna have to look into this, Overlorded. I'm gonna leave a link in the chat for what Overlorded is talking about. Good God, I don't know what how they're making this. But this is pretty impressive. And the link that I just dropped is only like 4 minutes long. It's a little Star Wars fan film. It's called Betrayal, Star Wars Order 66 short film. And I will absolutely look into that. Yeah, it's in Battlefront 2. That's crazy. I want to know how they make it. I wonder if this guy has like any behind the scenes making of stuff, because that's pretty impressive, man. But anyway, I'll check this out as soon as the stream is over. Short and sweet Star Wars fan film animated in Battlefront 2. Pretty damn impressive, even without having any audio. It's pretty impressive, man. But I appreciate that. Jack and Vince, thank you guys so much as well. Jack Doesn't Try says, how's it going? Can't wait for Squadrons gameplay tomorrow. If it turns out to be exactly what they're saying it will, this will be my favorite game ever. Yeah, it's like, I think we've discussed it before, but I've always wanted a Star Wars, obviously a modern Star Wars flight simulator, but I always kind of go towards more of an Elite Dangerous style Star Wars game, open world, you know, open galaxy rather. But this it seems like it's going to be the next best thing to that. You know, 5v5, small scale from what I can gather. Matches, customization, and from what you guys told me last stream, and I didn't know this until last stream, it's going to be only first person, which is near and dear to my heart. That's what I want, you know. I want that. So yeah, man, Jack, I'm really excited to see what's in store for us tomorrow night. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Jack. I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow night. I'm probably just gonna watch what they're gonna be showing and make a video, work on a video, and then put it out as soon as I can. But yeah, I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. For me, like, you can throw as many cinematic trailers as you want at me. My excitement level will be there. Hey, you know, I'll be excited. But as soon as I see some gameplay, no matter what game it is, as soon as I see gameplay, that's when my itch is tickled, you know. It is really interesting to me, Jack. I feel like that is kind of the same with everybody, right? Most people really want to see gameplay. And it's always been interesting to me how a lot of the times at E3 or these big conventions or showcases, the publishers, the developers, you know, they put out cinematic trailers, which is cool. You know, it wets the whistle, gets people, you know, intrigued and interested in your game. But I wish those reveals, I'm not just talking about Squadrons, I'm talking about across the board. I wish those reveals more times than not included gameplay, because that's what I get excited for. But we only had to wait a couple days, right? Squadrons gameplay tomorrow night. Hell yeah. There we go. I appreciate that, man. And Vince Wynn coming in with some food. Vince, thank you so much, man. Hope you're doing well. Vince says, Vince put a little, is that, yeah, an icon of a coffee cup that says tired, an icon of a hamburger, and an icon of a piece of pie. And all that sounds damn delicious. So, yeah, I mean, you know, Vince, I love coffee. You just posted hamburger and pie. My wife's birthday was on Monday, and I made a kind of a pie. It's an Oreo tort is what it's called. And you buy a 20-ounce bag of Oreos, you put it in a food processor and get it like the consistency of sand, this Oreo. Then you pour it in a 9x13 glass pan. You pour, I think it was 8 tablespoons or maybe 16 tablespoons of butter, melted butter, over the Oreo crumbs. So it creates a crust, right? You let that sit in the fridge for an hour. Oh, this is going to turn into another food stream. You let that sit in the fridge for an hour. That crust, you know, the Oreos absorb that butter. It turns into like a solid crust. After that, you make like Jell-O instant chocolate pudding. That's a layer. Then you have you get cream cheese and shit. What else was it? Cool Whip and milk, and you mix all that together big time. You beat it, and then you create a layer of that on top of the crust, and then the Jell-O pudding, the chocolate pudding on top of that as another layer, and then you put a layer of Cool Whip, and then you put a layer of more crunched up Oreos on the top just for dressing. And dude, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So much so, like I mean, you know, I don't eat that shit often. I stay away from it. If it's in the house, I cannot resist it. It's currently in the house. I've had quite a bit of it. But tomorrow I'm gonna tell my wife to bring the rest of it to work because it's too tempting, man. But anyway, maybe I need to make a video about that. That's actually my wife's mom's recipe that she kind of grew up eating. So anyway, food stream. Here we go. And Gooner Chiefs fan, thank you so much for the channel support as well. Probably no baseball. The owners suck. It's embarrassing. Yeah, I haven't been following it at all, but it's definitely not the case of no news is good news. Let's see. MLB. What is the latest? So an hour ago, this headline says MLB sends 60-game offer to players as leaders meet. Yeah, I hope something like that happens, Gooner. I miss baseball, among many other things during this crazy ass period. But I really miss baseball. Yeah, it's. I think it's my favorite sport. Big Braves fan, and I really miss it. Now, 60 games would be just great. 162 games in a baseball season is crazy. As much as I love baseball, that is ridiculous. That's so many games, dude. So many games. They could knock it down and to 80 games a season. I don't think it would skip a beat. 60 games a season. Why not? I kind of hope. Well, I definitely hope they at least play a little bit this season and kind of salvage what's left of this. Well, they didn't even start, but salvage the season a little bit. But I almost hope that in the long term, an MLB season is reduced. But who knows? I mean, that will affect player pay. That will affect so much, right? So maybe they won't. Maybe they wouldn't. But from my perspective, like 162 games, as much as I love baseball, is crazy. So hopefully something gets negotiated there, Gooner, and we can at least get a few months of baseball in, right? But yeah, man. Anyway, I appreciate that, man. And Swish Fish, Thank you so much as well. Okay, back. Just saw the fan film. You're gonna love it. Right up your alley. Oh, nice. Okay, sweet. Yeah, it just from I just kind of scrubbed through it without listening to the audio, obviously. But I'm gonna check this out for sure. I'll repost it in the chat so everybody can get a look at what Overlorded Sith told us to watch. But hell yeah, Swishfish. I'm gonna keep this up. Watch it after the stream. What's up, Stuart? When do you plan on doing another parody video? Actually, like 15 minutes before I started the stream, rendered one. So I don't know if I'll upload it tomorrow or upload it on Friday. Not too sure. So, it's goofy. It's not like Mecha Luke or anything like that. It's goofy. It's kind of poking fun at real world shit. And I think I think I've talked about it briefly on a live stream before, but yeah, so either tomorrow or Friday. But yeah, Apollo Films, what are your opinions on Squadrons being first person only? First person in Battlefront 2 makes me sick, so I'm not excited. Well, I'm how do I put this? I'm glad it's first person only. That's how I want to play this game. That being said, Apollo, Battlefront 2 first person makes me sick too. And I'm kind of hoping maybe we need to like not look at Battlefront 2 Starfighter Assault flying mechanics as inspiration for what we're going to be getting in Squadrons. I'm guessing Squadrons is going to be not necessarily slower, but I'm guessing that the flying mechanics are going to be a little more weighted. You know, you're not going to be able to instantly turn. I have a feeling that it's going to be different. Because Battlefront Starfighter Assault, I mean, you turn your joystick on your controller. You're zipping around like crazy. Maybe that'll be the case here, but I have a feeling it's going to be a little more weighted and I don't even know how to describe it, but I have a feeling the mechanics are going to be quite a bit different. I have no idea. Not privy to any information, but yeah. We'll see. Cross my fingers, right? I mean, you guys know I really only play games first person, especially when there's even like Battlefront 2 when there is an option to go third person. I'm always first person, just because I like that immersion. I'd rather play, especially on my mouse and keyboard. I'd rather play first person. Now, if I play Battlefront on the Xbox, I would absolutely play it third person. It's just
glad it's one STP only too. I feel like they always shove in one STP for Battlefront games because it never feels right. So now that they're making it just one STP, it might feel better to control and look at.
Jack Doesn't Try, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. Jack says, I'm glad it's first person only too. I feel like they always shove in first person for Battlefront games because it never feels right. So now that they're making it just first person, it might feel better to control and look at. Yo, that's absolutely. It's, well, for me, I think first person, when you're playing as a regular trooper in Battlefront, that feels right. That feels super smooth. But first person in Battlefront 2 flying mechanics, a little claustrophobic. It's a little disorienting. Maybe afterthought is not the right word, but it does feel like I guess an afterthought. I don't know. So yeah, as you said, like building it ground up with first person in mind. Obviously, they're not going to make it like exactly like Battlefront 2. I hope not, at least. They're going to cater towards that first person perspective. They're going to make things a little more methodical, maybe a little more heavy, a little more weighted, and a little more strategic, maybe. Yeah, we'll see, man. I'm also really excited. God, maybe if you tuned in last stream, I briefly talked about VR. I hope this game. I hope so many people get a chance to play this in VR. I personally don't know if I'm going to play it in VR, just because I can't. I have a hard time. I can't justify, man, I can't justify me. Oh, God, it's so tough. I have a hard time justifying spending big bucks on certain things that I know I'm not going to mess with too much. I feel like the only game that I would play with VR is Squadrons, or I'm sure I would try, like, I'm sure I would try various, like, random stuff on Steam. But I don't play enough games to really justify spending a lot of money on a virtual reality headset. As impressive as it is, as thirsty as I am to play, as amazing as it no doubt will be, it's really hard for me in my brain to justify spending so much money on something that I don't know if I will mess with that much, you know. So maybe in the long run, eventually I'll get my hands on a headset, but at the moment I think I'm gonna have to wait, you know, or go to over my nephew's house. He has the PlayStation 4 VR thing. I've never tried it, so I'm sure I'll go over there and check it out at some point. But yeah, anyway, I appreciate that, man. I don't know. I've been playing Elite Dangerous lately. Love first-person flying right now. Yeah, Elite Dangerous is fun, man. I didn't play it that much. I maybe sunk like 20 hours into it. It was definitely a relaxing and almost like meditative experience. Just kind of going from point to point, and yeah, it almost made me buy a joystick, but I didn't. I realized like halfway through that I wasn't going to be stuck playing the game. I realized that I wasn't going to play it enough to justify getting a joystick. Now, Squadrons, apparently, from what I saw on Twitter, has joystick capabilities too. So I would rather play a flying game. Dude, like, what a dream, right? Playing a flying Star Wars game with a VR headset and a joystick. I mean, come on, man. It's ridiculous. But yeah, anyway. Are you going to make more trivia videos? What's up, Cal? Yep. That's you know, I've made 2 of them. They're fun to make. I'm sure I'll end up doing those from time to time, every couple months maybe. We'll see. But yeah, they're fun. They're fun, and I don't know what the next one will be. But yeah. Yeah, they're fun to make. I don't know if I will either. I don't have the money to shove out into a VR headset right now. I wish I could, but maybe later down the line. Yeah, I'm with you, Jack. I mean, I've said this before, but it's the example that I always give is DVD players. Like, when they first came out, they were like $800, and then a couple years later, they were super cheap. Every technology comes down in price like that. So I hope VR headsets will be similar to that. And I have no question that they eventually will be. You know, it's new technology. Right now, the price of entry is just too expensive for my blood, man. Caleb Kim, good to see you. Thank you so much for the channel support. Hello there, General Kenobi, Mr. Caleb Kim. I greatly appreciate that. Hope you're doing well this Wednesday. Yeah, this Wednesday. So yeah, I actually rendered a video. I had to focus on a video today, Caleb. And tomorrow I'm going to be gearing up for Squadrons reveal in the evening. I'm trying to think. I hate promising to help out with things and not being able to deliver for a while. As of right now, I'm looking at a calendar. I don't see any reason. Well, Friday. Oh, actually, my wife has a half day on Friday, so I don't think I can knock out the script on Friday. It might have to be on Monday. On the 20th, we're kind of celebrating Father's Day early with my wife's dad, and then on Sunday, I'm meeting a buddy who's in town who rented a beach house. So Monday would probably work the best. So yeah, plan on getting some files from me on Monday, maybe in the evening or the late afternoon. So, anyway. But, alright guys. I said it was going to be a short afternoon hangout, and that was a short afternoon hangout. That was 30 minutes on the dot of a short afternoon hangout. So, yep. Don't know when I'll upload that goofy parody video, either tomorrow or Friday. But yeah, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I know tomorrow night, you know, with the Squadrons reveal and everything, I'm sure I'll be pretty deep in that, making videos and stuff like that, and kind of digesting it all. But yeah, so we'll see. You guys know me. I fly by the seat of my pants. I have no plans. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Excited to get that stupid video out. Excited to, I haven't done like a dumb parody video in a long time. But, hopefully soon. Is that the Jay Ingram? I don't think that's the avatar, is it? I don't think so. Is it? That's not the avatar that that's not the avatar that I recognize on the EA streams. Is it? Maybe it is. If it is you, Jay, it's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in, man. If it's not you, Jay, stop impersonating. Unless you have the same name. Then hey, man, it's all cool. Anyway. Alright, guys. Oh, Ian Fox, thank you. Oh, it is. Nice, man. Hope you're doing well. Super excited for tomorrow night. I know everybody else is as well. So, can't wait to see some, how this thing flies. Oh, you changed it. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I'm sure I'll, I'm assuming you're going to be a mod in the stream tomorrow night. And I'm sure it's going to be absolute chaos. I tried to say a couple words in the stream and everybody, it's just like a river, man. The words flow and you can't read fast enough. But Ian Fox, thank you so much for the channel support as well. Amigo, happy Father's Day. Hope we can play again together soon. Absolutely. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Father's Day is when you become a dad, you get another holiday. It's kind of neat, I guess. But yeah, our plans are just going to go, like I said, my buddy's in town. He's renting a beach house with his girlfriend, maybe like 20 minutes away. And we're going to go hang out with them for the day. So, that's my Father's Day plan. Beers, buddies, and burgers? Beers, buddies, and burgers? That's pretty cool. There you go. Put that on a t-shirt. All right, guys. Yeah, Ian, let's play soon for sure. I need to play some more Battlefront. But all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. To everybody who supported the channel through Super Chats, I appreciate the hell out of it. I don't know when I'm going to upload that dumb video. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. We shall see. So, have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever the hell you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya. Hey, the Texas man. Thank you for coming in with the final super chat of the stream right before I jet. Dude, I appreciate the hell out of that support. I wish I could stick around. You said hello there. Keep the great work. Keep up the great work, man. I absolutely will. It's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy these streams almost more than anything because they're just sitting back and shooting the shit and talking about random subjects. But I appreciate the hell out of that, Texas man. I will keep up the great work. That's a very subjective statement. Great work. I don't even know if I agree with that. But dude, thank you so much. Have a good evening, morning, and afternoon, guys, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. See ya!